Welcome to This Explainer. Today, we're diving straight into an upcoming event that is completely redefining the runway. We're going to look at how an incredibly passionate group of organizers is literally taking community brokenness and turning it into tangible beauty. It's a day of elegance, sure, but it's also funding some seriously vital, life-changing work. So you might be wondering, what actually happens when you cross the glitz and glamour of a high-fashion runway with deep, meaningful community healing? To answer that, we're looking at a highly unique experience happening right here in Tennessee. It promises all the standard fashion show excitement, but with a profoundly different heartbeat behind the scenes. And the organization pulling all the strings here is Healing Broken Vessels. Founded almost 2 decades ago by Pastor Diantha McLeod, this nonprofit women's center has a laser-focused goal. They exist to help women transition from brokenness right into stability, growth, and ultimately wholeness. And they've been doing this incredible work for Wilson, Putnam, and the surrounding counties for nearly 20 years now. Section 1. The Experience, a Season of Elegance. This Saturday marks their 17th annual fashion show fundraiser, and it's designed to be this vibrant intersection of faith, fashion, confidence, and community. The sheer variety of activities they have lined up is just incredible. As event coordinator Ashley Young points out, they guarantee that even if your personal idea of high fashion is rocking sweatpants on a Friday night, you are going to be thoroughly entertained, well-fed, and deeply inspired by the performances. They really want this to be a full-scale experience for absolutely everyone. Section 2. The Mission, Beyond the Runway. Now, what makes this event so powerful is the juxtaposition. The outer beauty and the pure fun of the fashion show directly funds the inner healing and stability for women in the community. As model engagement leader Tasha Obojowo points out, every single ticket you buy, every donation you make goes straight into Healing Broken Vessels programs. We're talking about tangible, on-the-ground resources, career development, financial classes, vocational training, and even housing assistance. In fact, the daily operations over at Healing Broken Vessels are anchored by 3 very powerful words: motivate, educate, empower. So this event ensures that if you're participating in the silent auction or just enjoying the runway, you're actually transforming your Saturday afternoon into life-changing educational services for women who really need a helping hand. It's a total win-win.
Section 3, The Voices of Grace. Meet the Organizing Committee.
To really understand the passion here, we have to talk about the women making it happen. First up is Ashley Young, the event coordinator. Ashley brings nearly 2 decades of executive HR and operations experience to the nonprofit sector, plus a ton of energy. She literally says, quote, "Listen guys, first of all, come ready to have a good time. Come dress cute." Because while this is absolutely a charity fundraiser, her main goal is for you to show up, have a total blast, and leave feeling far better than when you walked in. Then there's Tasha Obojowo, handling model engagement. Tasha is a family treatment specialist and author, and she founded the Healing While Lifing Women's Ministry. She really grounds this explainer in the emotional reality of the show. She wants every woman to know that God can bring profound hope and purpose right out of our broken places. It perfectly reflects the event's inspiration from the book of Isaiah, being clothed with garments of salvation. And of course, we can't forget Zoe Clemens. Zoe is a hairstylist, a committee member, and get this, she's actually one of the models walking the runway this year. She highlights the incredibly practical, community-building side of the event. For local businesses, this isn't just charity, it's a prime networking opportunity where like-minded folks can connect. Who says you can't grow your local business connections while admiring some great fashion, right?
Section 4, Finding Purpose in Pain. Featured speaker, Anise Banks. Now, we have to talk about Anise Banks. She is a powerhouse patient advocate, a community leader, and, fun fact, Ashley Young's absolute best friend. Anise survived a severe, life-threatening, rare autoimmune blood disorder. But rather than letting that massive adversity defeat her, she flipped the script. She transformed her personal fight into a nationwide mission, advocating for health equity and rare disease communities. So Anise didn't let her struggle become the end of her story. She embodies the exact message of resilience that Healing Broken Vessels teaches day in and day out. When she gets up to that microphone to speak about grace and resilience, she isn't just speaking in theory, she has literally lived it. And this Saturday, she'll be equipping the audience to turn their own deepest struggles into their greatest strengths. Section 5. Join the Experience, the Invitation. Okay, so here is your exact roadmap to get involved. Whether you want to dress up, network your business, enjoy the food, or just stand behind women in your community who need housing and career training, this is exactly when and where you need to be. The Garments of Grace experience kicks off at noon this Saturday, August 29th, at the Cookeville First United Methodist Church. You can grab your tickets right now at healingbrokenvessels.org, or you can just show up and get them at the door. As we wrap up this explainer, I want you to consider how something as simple as showing up for a joyful community event can be the exact support a broken vessel needs to finally find wholeness. When the runway lights dim and the music fades this Saturday, will your presence be the reason someone else finally steps into their own garment of grace?